Away from that now, Professor of Capital Market Study, Professor Uwaleke, says sustainable continental integration requires building systems and institutions today that will remain relevant and resilient in the face of tomorrow's challenges. Professor made this known at the third Professor Uwaleke colloquium in Abuja. Helen Osamide-Akins was there.
Africa's quest for deeper economic integration has gained renewed momentum in the face of increasing globalization, technological advancement, and shifting geopolitical dynamics. As the continent seeks to strengthen intra-African trade and unlock shared prosperity, attention has increasingly turned to the foundational conditions necessary for meaningful and sustainable integration. It is against this backdrop that Professor Uwaleke underscored the critical role of infrastructure in driving effective intra-African trade.
In a world driven by AI, fintech, green technology, and digital platforms, Africa cannot afford to be a passive consumer of innovation. We must be creators. We must cultivate ecosystems that encourage research, support startups, and translate ideas into scalable enterprises.
Future must not be defined by its resource endowment alone, but by the strength of its financial systems and the depth of its capital market. Integration through AfCFTA must therefore be supported by deliberate reforms that unlock capital, finance infrastructure, and empower innovation.
Other speakers took turn to emphasize the need to expand Nigerian capital markets, deepen liquidity as well as investments.
For deeper economic integration across the continent requires sound scholarship, such as manifested by Professor Uwaleke and his distinguished products, evidence-based policy making, resilient institutions, and sustained collaboration between academia, government, and industry.
Sustainable development cannot occur in silos. Policymakers need the benefit of research and critical inquiry. Scholars need to understand the realities of market and governance.
The colloquium reinforced the urgent need for Africa to move beyond policy declarations to practical implementation of integration enablers. Helen Osamide-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.